Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYGO playing some Eldlich branded Invoked. This hand seems pretty strong. Opponent has a Patchwork which you can't stop. We will not use Crow to banish Patchwork. Opponent has branded Fusion, so far we have exactly the wrong hand traps to stop what our opponent's trying to do. Dumps Albaz and Tragedy, activates Lubellion on 1, pitches Chainlink 2 Tragedy. We will attempt to imperm Lubellion. Do you have a Comedy? You don't. Grabs a Luber, Edge Imp triggers. This deck generates just an absurd amount of advantage. Going to normal a Luber, activates the effect, sure. Grabs Lost. Lost is really good against hand traps. Activates Poly, can't do anything about it. Gives up Albaz and Lubellion, gets Mirror Jade anyway, activates Lost. This is looking really bad for us so far. We do have 3 Super Poly, so if we top deck Super Poly, we're okay. If we top search as Spriggan's Kit, sure, activates Kit. Effective Kit, going to search. Grabs branded in red. Bell negates activations. Crow does not, so we can Crow whatever they target with branded in red. What we do after that, I'm not really sure. Puts a card on bottom. Do they have anything else? Opponent's hand was pretty strong for the Despia deck. Opponent sets a card. Goes to the end phase, passes. We draw a Magical Meltdown. It's not the worst. Standby main, activate Meltdown. I think no matter what, we use the Crow to stop the branded in red. We will not chain. Add another Aleister. Opponent doesn't need to know that we have one. Normal summon, activate effect. What attributes has our opponent given us? Light, dark, 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 dark. This deck list did not have a Caliga in it, which I think is odd, given the format and how good Super Poly is. Alright, opponent chains branded in red, targeting Tragedy. Why can we negate this? Activation of cards and effects that include effect that fusion summons. Oh, we can bell this because the effect of fuse is optional. So I think we go ahead and activate Ghost Bell. Branded in red is worded very odd to allow this to work. Does the opponent have something else in response? If they banish a Leicester here, that's really... I'm pretty sure that's bad for us. Alright, let's see. Go. Grabs back Tragedy. Oh, the bell doesn't stop it. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Bell just doesn't resolve. Activates Chimera, activates Tragedy, activates Lost. Grabs Mercurier. Grabs Ad Libitum, draws a few cards. Those are our Meltdown. Okay. Alright, we will Artemis immediately. Get this into the graveyard. How do we deal with our opponent's board? Like, their stuff is just too big for us. Activate Invocation. Opponent have a response, appears not. Use Aleister Engrave and Lubellion. Summon Mechaba. Activate Invocation, target Aleister. Is there anything we can... So, we can use Aleister to pump to kill the Chimera or the Mirror Jade. Neither of those seem very good. Go to battle. Attack Aluber. Opponent takes 700. Go to main phase 2. Set Scarlet. Pass the turn. I'm still not sure how we deal with our opponent's board. I feel like we really need our side deck for this. Opponent activates Mirror Jade, sends Albion, chain Mechaba, pitch Aleister. Opponent chains Mercurier. Yeah, this game is super over. We're gonna scoop this up. Yes, we would like to surrender. Okay, so opponent had a really strong start. We had a not amazing start. Misplayed with the bell. Anti-spell seems really good. D-barrier seems really good. The zombie worlds don't seem like they do much. Droplet's not great if we're going first. Bell can be good when we play it correctly. Maybe cut a super poly. Try it like that. We'll go first this time. Good hand. Come on. Not horrible. Activate Branded Fusion. Summon Lubellion. We will dump Albaz and Aleister. Summon Lubellion. Effect of Lubellion. Pitch Scarlet. Summon Mirror Jade using Albaz Engrave Lubellion on board. Summon Mirror Jade. Activate Scarlet. Set a Conquistador. And pass the turn. So, not an amazing start. Bell and Crow are good. Opponent leads with an opening. Pitch is Tragedy. I feel like they have this this exact start very often. Opponent summons Aluber. Activates Aluber. Activates Tragedy. Yeah, let that go. We once again don't have a way to stop Branded Fusion, which is very annoying. Grabs Ad Lib. Thinking on what to search, and anytime your opponent thinks on a... Okay, grabs Branded Fusion. Anytime you're thinking on a Luber, like, they probably already have Branded Fusion, which means their hand is really good. So far, this deck has seemed somewhat underwhelming. Admittedly, Despia is probably not a great matchup for like a weaker fusion deck. But in this format, being a worse fusion deck than Despia is not a good place to be. Opponent thinking on if they want to activate Branded Fusion. Okay, goes to standby, goes to main. Activates Albion. Dumps Fallen of Albaz. Sure. Resolves Unknown? I'm pretty sure they're resolving Albion. Don't know about that one, Omega. Oh god, opponent has a super poly. Yeah, being the worst fusion deck does not seem like a great place to be this format, and this deck doesn't even seem like... I'm not sure what the advantage of playing this deck over playing Branded Despia is. So this list topped some nationals. I don't know. I don't remember which. Okay, we will activate Mirror Jade. Pay 600 to do it. Activates Branded Fusion. We have the wrong hand traps. We're playing 2 of these. We're playing 3 Ash. So we should be seeing that one more often, but cannot win them all. Ooh, dumps Snow, summons Albion, activates the effect of Albion. We will chain Bell, pay another 600. We will not have many life points at the end of this turn. Bell negates Albion. Opponent normals an Aluber. Are we dead? Not quite. Opponent goes to battle. Please attack with Aluber first. Oh my god, opponent is actually attacking with Aluber first. We will activate Conquistador, pay 600. Summon in defense, and then blank Aluber's attack. Oh god, another... Opponent opened 2 Super Polys? Okay, we were never winning this game. Summons another Masquerade. GG opponent. That, yes, we would like to surrender. Okay, that was brutal. GG.